All right, gang. This is the second time we're doing the Dolphinger live stream. Today we're sitting with MorgKorg, famous D-Live streamer, Morgan Parody. She is a Forbes 30 under 30. She has about 500 followers on D-Live. Best episode by far was a Monkey Ball one. And she's also the creator and founder, CEO, and partner of the Bin Laden posting bot. Morgan, you want to tell us a little about that?
Yeah. So the Bin Laden bot is a pretty new introduction to the world of bots on Facebook. It it exists still on Facebook. You can go check out the page Bin Laden Bot 2001. It's no longer posting because it got flagged at least 3 times in 3 days, I think, not including days banned. But yeah, it simply just posted a random image from Bin Laden's hard drive every hour. And
How
there
far
was
did you
7.
get? How far did you get?
Well, what do you mean? How far did I get? There were 70,000 images that could have been chosen
And
for
how
its
many
post
did you
from.
upload?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and count. You can go check out the page. Still, it's up. I stopped it before it got fully taken down, but I was surprised by the post that got flagged. So, I mean, out of 70,000 images, the reason that I created the bot was because I wanted to see all of these images, but I'm not going to just go and click through 70,000 pictures by myself because that's really sad.
Naturally.
So that's one of the things that I enjoy about bot communities on Facebook is that it's something that you could experience on your own, but it's more fun to experience with other people. So that's what was fun about Bin Laden Bot, was watching people's reactions to it. I mean, because he had stuff on there that it could have just been like a pixel from a website that he downloaded a website or something, and all the images were saved. And, the reaction to those were sometimes better than the pictures that I thought were actually very interesting, People really seemed to like the tiny, tiny little pixel image that was blown up, very blown away by that.
It's very meta, I feel, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to pull it up, we can look at it
and
scroll through it. Because there was a very wide variety in what was posted. It was... I mean, it was very interesting, but yeah, let's pull it up and take a look at some of the images. I was very surprised it got 600 likes in its first few days. Yeah, 3 zucks already. Had to shut it down. So, like this, for example, was one that's the size of it. Like,
wow.
People seem to like. They said, "Come back." It's so sad.
So on mobile, you get this, and then you actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, there's stuff like that, and then there was actual pictures of things. Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are really small. That's a beautiful one too. The chicken. Yeah, a lot of them are very, very small. We had one gem of a post right off the bat that was an ad. It was an ad about like flight prices or something.
Oh shit!
So I mean,
shit!
I don't know what it was.
What the fuck
But
is this?
Button speaker.
Those are flights.
Yeah, I mean, pretty cool, right? And it's cool to watch what people
nice.
respond to it with. But yeah, I know. But yeah, so the posts that ultimately got flagged were all Arabic. I don't know what they said. And guys with weapons. Both of them that were like the shoulder missiles. I don't really know exactly what to call them, but
RPGs.
Yeah, so it was 3 of those were the only things got banned. And, a lot of people are saying he's got porn on there and stuff. Never got hit for that. I was surprised how fast it happened, which is interesting because, I mean, I wonder if, like, Facebook has some kind of
maybe
flag on it.
All of,
yeah, I know. They might have identified... Biden, you made the same thing.
Oh, my God. It's been long.
Yeah. No, they might have identified the images and just like take them down because it always happened at night. So sad.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you changed it to a laugh react. Yeah, I don't know. It was a beautiful thing while it lasted.
Yo, we got the drip though. Look at it.
Drip, yeah. It was fun. I mean, technically, I could turn it on again and have it keep going and see how long it takes to get got. But I don't know. So I removed, it's kind of interesting. I removed my main account as an admin from this page because I thought maybe I could leave it up with a sock. And if I get banned, who cares? It's a throwaway account. So my main account was not an admin on this. And then it got flagged again. And then my main account got a ban.
Wow.
Even though it wasn't even technically connected anymore to this page, but they must have somehow associated it. They must have associated with me, and then I don't know how I was tagged as somebody who.
You're already on the FBI watch list, more.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, yeah, okay.
Holy shit.
It's true.
Yeah,
Probably
so
a lot of it.
Part of this Bin Laden bot is it's contextualizing just like basic nostalgia bot. It's like a nostalgia bot, except now we're contextualizing it as Bin Laden's nostalgia bot. It's like many layers of this. I'm really surprised.
It's Bin Laden's time capsule. It's so weird, and it was never meant to be seen by anyone. You think about with each of these, like what was it doing that day? Where we're like, how did this happen? Is what's so beautiful about it. I mean, that's the thing with we're talking about bots today. That it's random. Like the VeggieTales meme, the VeggieTales joke, where they said that in the future, one day, all humor will be randomized.
Yes.
Remember that from the VeggieTales? It's true. It's we're getting to the point where it needs to be unpredictable for it to be good. So, I think that's why this hit right. A Guide to Australian Education.
Yeah. It's something else. It's very Bush era.
Right, that one didn't get flagged. Right, exactly. It reminds me of the early Family Guy episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, this is making me want to turn it on again. I wonder if I could.
No, what's this? Does he know?
Oh yeah, there's a whole folder of these.
Does he know like Japanese and shit?
Scroll down. No, he just
Street
played
Fighter?
a lot of games. Yeah. There is a ton of those in there. Initially, I only had like a subset of all of his files, and it posted a bunch of those right away because most of them were screenshots from games. But
didn't his hard drive have like games on it too that he'd play, like video games?
Yeah, I
TV
only
shows and
downloaded
stuff?
the images folder, but yeah, we should on one of these get his Animal Crossing file and play through it. That would be amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I like how he has this like old Smith and Wesson looking revolver thing.
Yeah, you wonder why. Why? I feel like
imagine him getting like this texted to him, like, oh, look at your niece.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is a lot of people in the bot appreciation society wouldn't even consider this a bot really, which I disagree with, but
what's this distinction? What does this mean?
So there's kind of in the bot appreciation society, at least, there's people who think that something that's automated isn't a bot, and then there are people who think that it does something and then posts it, because there's no processing of this, take these from Google Drive and it posts a random Google Drive link every hour. It's very simple.
A bingo rolly kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it still has the same effect. I mean, it is technically, but I don't have to do anything for it to keep doing it.
What requires it to be a bot in their minds? And does that mean it has to utilize some kind of AI to create?
No, not AI, but pull up DateBot or something. DateBot is also relatively simple, but it's
Which one here?
Try the second one. I think it is. Yeah. So yeah, scroll down here. So this will just put together, different variables, I guess you would call them. You and a Florida man with a location and item. It's ad libs. They're Mad Libs. Yeah, it's Mad Libs. But yeah, there are a lot of different factors that go into it. And there are very complex bots on Facebook, but it's so good. And you know what? I mean, wow. I follow a lot of bots on Facebook. And I don't know, they all kind of end up being sort of like inside jokes. Each
Mm.
page ends up being kind of an inside joke for the people who follow it, because if Chinese restaurant, because if something happens a second time, it's interesting because the community knows this is a thing that happens, and if it happens again, it's like, oh shit, and it hits harder for the people who are a part of it. Or anything, you kind of get to know the way that it behaves. And then it makes it even better when something weird happens or something that's not normal. Or, obviously what they call it
It's
is
like we're trying to connect
sentient.
the line. Yeah, sentience. We're trying to
Yeah,
connect things and
right,
recreate logic for these kind of things. It must be
right,
sentient. Wow.
right.
Wow.
A location,
Yeah,
another one.
the people of New York, that's a bot too, right?
The bots of New York.
Bots
Well,
of New York.
people,
Okay.
yeah, bots of New York. So this is like a pretty complex one.
This is
I mean,
very
not really.
complex
Well,
because it's generating these faces, and then someone has to
Yeah.
generate text. What kind of text are they generating?
So bots of New York, I know, used to use Markov chaining, which is pretty much just like it knows what is the last word that you said. I have, where am I going to go next from that word? But now they switched it and it used what is called GPT-2 or something. So just like a neural network that creates captions. I think they actually
So it's
pulled an
smarter
image
now.
from somewhere else. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I think they take, because there's FaceBot. FaceBot is another one that did that, but without the captions. So I don't know if they're using the same thing or if they're like tied together somehow. But yeah,
Wow.
same thing though. It's beautiful.
It's remarkable, actually.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh wow.
I know, because they can just go on forever, or they can just be a sentence. But yeah, I think a lot of people are moving off of the Markov chaining. I don't know. You can use it, but now people are getting crazy, so things are more realistic and believable and flow better linguistically, I suppose. Look at that. It's so funny. I mean, it can be good when it's going right, and it can be good when it's going bad too. Because there's so many ways for it to be good.
Yeah. If a
It can,
robot,
yeah.
if a robot fails to be human, we expected that in a way, but it's also funny to see it fail. And if it achieves human-like sentience, that's amazing. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So do you what do you think about the Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's a 2020 face bot right there
I guess so.
with a face mask on it.
God damn it. So what do you think final thoughts on the future of bots in the meme sphere? You talked a little bit about how Facebook, has marked you on their watch list. Even if you're not an actual admin of the page anymore, you're still going to get marked. What's the future of the ecosystem for bots?
Well, who knows? Because I actually use, so in order to like auto post to Facebook, you have to like register as either a business or an individual. And if you're a business, you have to fill out a whole application. They paused the individual applications because of COVID for some reason. I don't know how those things relate to each other, but because of COVID, aka Facebook's probably really lazy and they can use it as
collateral damage. Wow,
you can't
artists are just
actually
collateral to those guys.
no, you can't actually register as yourself and get a key without applying as a business and filling out a whole business application, it being processed. So I use this service. One other person already, got their key and everything. So I technically post on Bin Laden Bot through them. So it's posting as their service that they created. You just kind of like hook up to it, or you put in your page details or your Facebook app details, and then they post it for you. But a lot, so I found that in the Bot Appreciation Society Discord. So most of the bots that you see here probably are using that. So if that goes down, I can only imagine how many bots are going to get nuked. I think it is pretty centralized at this point, and I don't think that's a good thing. And because they're really cracking down on who can auto post stuff. They're afraid of it. But yeah, who knows? I mean, if that doesn't happen, then I think that it'll only get better. But it's like people are trying so hard. Another thing that they did a while back was, I forget what page it was exactly, but they were posting text only, and then Facebook did something where auto post, like only text only posts were just immediately nuked to the page taken down. So they're as a workaround, they started putting like tiny little pixels as images in the post along with the text so it wouldn't get flagged. So people are finding ways around these things. And I don't know if that still is working or what's going on there. I wish I could remember which page it was.
I can understand, Facebook's war on meme pages because, journalists are saying, they're inundated with far right or extremist groups or whatnot. I can understand their reasoning for going to war against conscious individuals in the meme kind of space. But bots, why would they target bots? What's the purpose? Is it just server space?
No, I mean, most people use bots on Facebook pages or on any platform like this as spam, for something that's bad. I think that pages that are using it as a joke are being caught in, the crossfire. It's not like I don't think they're intending to take down meme pages that are automated, but it's for another purpose, and they don't realize the consequence of that,
Wow. Oh, here we are. We're speaking up for
yeah, meme bot rights. Yeah.
Ligma, the League of International Memetic Guilds.
Wait, hold on.
International Guilds of Memetic Artists. Ligma.
Yes. Yeah. Is that website still up?
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask Andrew. I think he's
Ligma.net or something. I don't know.
Wow. Well, any other thoughts you have? Otherwise, we'll jump to our game for today. Morgan, any other thoughts?
No, I don't think so.
Are you gonna restart the Laden Bot?
Well, one, maybe. Two, I need other ideas because I would love to put up another page and contribute to the bot ecosystem on Facebook.
We'll fish around for ideas. Leave them in the comments below. I see someone said just left the comment annoying. I don't know what that means. But unfortunately,
oh God.
Fortunately, the crowd is displeased.
Colby Dennis.
Well,
shit. I didn't even notice the comments in here.
Well, we're gonna hop into Base Cringe Buy Sell Artistic Review. Today we're reviewing Seattle Poop Department 2008. I remember Seattle Poop Department from Chaz. I don't quite know the 2008. But
it used to be like Bonzian Gamer or something, and then they changed their name. I believe.
That's perfect.
Bosnian Gamer, yeah.
Great. All right. Well, number one, let's jump right into it. We just saw that one before we hop in the stream. Let's get a fresh one. Let's get a fresh live one here.
A live one. We got a live one.
Morgan, I want to hear your artistic review, your Vanity Fair review for this one.
Well, obviously, it's based on the what is it? Born to poop, faced or forced to wipe. I mean, is that not what it is? Like, are they arguing if they should be forced to wipe or not? That would be a great debate question. But is it based to wipe? I think that's maybe depends on your nationality or what country you live in, because I don't think it's based everywhere. As far as a meme goes, though, I think if it came hot off the press, like during the debate, it's hot.
Yeah, 18
based, yeah. Is there an official timestamp on that? Is that during the debate while it's happening?
I think so. Yeah. Strong buy on that one. Strong buy.
Yeah, I would say a buy, but I think that it's gonna lose, or it did lose value quickly.
Yeah. I think just the news cycle. That's the danger of creating news-based memes. You got high short-term value, low long-term value, unless you really picked the right moment, and you've really been able to hedge yourself on a great meme that'll last. That'll have nostalgia value in a few years.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right.
Debate memes very hot for the next month or so.
Jesus Christ. All right, Connor. I want to hear your review of this meme. What are we thinking about?
All right. I'm not sure if I totally get it, to be honest. I know is it as I know it's supposed to be like gangster or something, but I don't. What's up with the face?
Well, the cat
The cat's
is
a very popular cat right now. Just
yeah. You can pretty
Is
much
it?
put
I
that in
don't.
anything. That's fine.
well, it's the cat. Like well, it's one of those big cats. The ones that you're not supposed to keep. But as you can
Yeah.
see, they take pictures of this cat in like domestic arrangements. So here is like in a laundry room right here. And then
Okay.
on top of that, what they're doing is, it's got the gangster. Yeah, see,
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
they've many
Yeah,
layers here. I
yeah.
actually really like this. But again,
I
this is
haven't. I
just a
haven't seen
shit
this
post.
cat yet.
Really?
What? Are you
No,
serious?
I don't think so.
You're on probation.
Oh no.
Oh man, I think we're gonna have to pause your tenure track, Connor.
Yeah.
This is very concerning news that we're hearing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I I get one right.
Everybody gets one.
I think it's strong. It's a shit post, but unlike a news based meme, I mean this has got a bit more long term value. I could post this within a few months, that kind of thing.
It would be better if you posted it in like 10 years.
I mean, I guess
No
a lot
would
of this could be
know.
posted today, right? I mean
Yeah,
this.
sure.
I mean this is like fucking Merriam-Webster. This is like a high school textbook content.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Oh,
something
yeah.
that would go in, 8th grade U.S. history kind of thing. So.
The disturbing fact is that it's not that it would, it will be in the text. Yeah, we just probably won't be around for it.
All right.
Oh my
this one
god, this is one of my
up.
favorite posts of all time.
This one showed up on my feed repeatedly. Like,
Yeah, I put it in the gym. It's Tuesday. Get in. First of all, is there any context behind it being Tuesday, or is it because this page is hilarious? It doesn't have any underlying meaning to the day being Tuesday, which makes it better. If there was a meaning, it would not be. I like the yes, honey response to it. That's good.
This is one of those memes where I let myself, just embrace it because I just don't understand it. I mean, the thing was because you posted the meme gym, and then on top of that, Facebook's algorithms now just doesn't refresh my feed anymore or whatnot. I was just seeing this every time I refreshed my feed the entire day. At some point, I had to just let myself accept that this was a meme.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt that it was the Yes Honey meme too, just because they got this female face up here. It's got like some kind of.
Oh, I didn't even think of it. I don't even think about it like that. I didn't really look at the face. I like that. Well, there's nothing to understand. You're saying you don't understand it. There isn't something to understand there.
It's your day. It's your day in the torture spike box.
Those
Yeah.
things where I'm just my mind is attempting to create logic out of wherever it is. It doesn't even exist. And here I am. I'm looking at this thing. I'm thinking like, it's Tuesday. Tuesday's never had any meaning. It's just a hump day kind of thing.
And I thought Mondays were bad.
Yeah, redo this one with Garfield.
Awful.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, Morgan. Let's let this one load.
Every man has two sides. Well, it's true. I mean, you could see that to be true about Elon Musk.
Well,
I mean,
Elon Musk and Pol Pot is what I'm kind of surprised by, the mixture.
Retard monkey nature, appreciate.
Every man has two sides. I mean, you guys are the men. Do you believe that you have these two sides to you?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a cat girl lover, so I can't really relate. Like, is that something that you relate to? I don't know.
What man isn't a cat girl lover?
Yeah.
Which
way,
was
Western
a
man?
repeated meme for I remember 2008. It was Ron Paul will make anime real. 2012, Ron Paul will make cat girls real. 2016, I believe I saw many kinds of Bernie Sanders will make cat girls real or cat girls for everyone kind of thing. Cat girls that's a long-standing internet tradition. You can't knock it. I'm just surprised by Pol Pot. I've seen more Pol Pot memes recently. I saw one last week. It was one of those. It was one of those. sweetie kind of memes. And it had pictures on it. So I don't know. Is Pol Pot making a splash? Is he the new Stalin? Is he the new public figure kind of meme? What is this?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen him anywhere other than this right now. But the algorithms really want you to look at that guy, huh? Maybe it's because you're Asian.
Won't say no. I will say though, basically you could take any kind of meme like this where you could create any meme like this where you just take two ends of a pole. You got futurist and you've got primitivist, and you can just say every man has two sides. They've got
It's the
A
two
and they've
wolves
got B.
inside. It's the two wolves inside of you.
Yeah,
One is gay and the other one is gay.
you were gay.
All right, Connor. Oh wow, Connor. This one.
Oh, that's good.
Like.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah,
All,
no, that's that. What's his name again?
Rob Ford.
Rob
Yeah.
Ford. Yeah. No, that's just. I mean, he's really who we need right now in office. A good ultimate libertarian. In a way.
He was an early. He was like an early sign. We could
Yeah.
have seen this all coming. He was there. He existed.
He's probably there with
Toronto.
Yeah, he's probably there with Hunter right now. Probably doing it together.
Well, I mean, yeah, this wouldn't be funny if he was still relevant, It's like,
Yeah.
I haven't thought about this guy in years, and now we're tying him into Biden and Trump, and we're talking about smoking crack, which I think is hilarious. I love crack posting. There's a great Facebook page about crack posting that I love. I was going to say that I identify with, but I realized that that's not true. But somehow, in some weird way, I do identify with it. But
Morgan, we got a question from the audience. How about bots that post all the frames in order? They're making nice meme creating comment sections. What are your thoughts on just those kind of? I've seen Spider-Man trilogy frame in order. I'm now deep into the Breaking Bad frames in order. What are your thoughts on that? As the bot expert here.
Well, I mean, with those kind of pages, it's kind of like that with any page. The ones that perform the best are the ones that you see, because those dump out a lot of posts that aren't seen by anybody. But like with the Ned's Declassified, that one that we were talking about before we were live, right when the giant ass comes up at the beginning of every episode, that's the one you see and you smash like because everybody likes it. So I mean,
Ritualistic. It's ritualistic. Yeah.
It's pretty much, those pages are pretty much just meme generators, because a lot of these, I mean, you think of a meme, it's just a lot of times an image with words related to it. This is just like a template generator, and you see the ones that are good because they pop up in your feed because people like them. The other ones are, nobody sees every single frame. It's kind of cool. It's the ones that you do see are very good. They're just, a lot of them are nostalgic.
It's interesting because number one, you got all the frames, right? But Facebook is going to promote certain frames based on how it reads the image, right? Like, oh, it's got a lot of contrast. It's got a human face. We're going to post that into people's walls or feeds a bit more. It's kind of like people are supplying Facebook with a bunch of images. And if Facebook gets to choose what becomes a meme, essentially, Facebook becomes the meme, the kingmaker on that one, in a way, as an algorithm creation. Our memes that we are feeding into, if like the Sam Raimi memes, sure, it was out of the volition of the guy who created the bot, but the actual frames that get picked may be up to Facebook's algorithms, honestly.
I mean, the algorithm is probably more influenced by engagement but how does it start showing to people?
Right, it's a chicken or egg thing.
Somebody must go in, because I mean, with the ass ones, is it able to identify that there's, people really liked it last time. There was a lot of red in the image, and but like, how do those get picked up? Are there people who seek it out? It might come down to one person shares it in a group, like the bot appreciation side, and then people pick it up because it's good. It's a multiplier, So it might be that, but
I think it's algorithm based more because just being.
Do you think that the algorithm?
We've tried to launch a meme into the consciousness. We try to share it to every group we can find, and it still lands flat. I have a strong feeling that it's getting squashed by the algorithms. At least I think the algorithms play a big role in it. Absolutely.
How do you think that they work exactly? Like, I mean, so something with the.
Well, if your internet's ever been crappy, you'll be scrolling through Facebook and it shows it doesn't show the image right away, and it'll instead show like a some of the metadata for it, and it'll say what's in the picture. Man
Yeah, right,
smiling,
right.
on a sky or background or something like that. So it's looking at things. It can pick up on what is in the frame. I think it's using that to kind of give it a kind of scorecard in the algorithms, and the next thing you know, whatever that means we have meme content because of what actually gets pushed to the algorithms.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if the every frame every hour or whatever is going to start to die, or if people are just going to keep making new ones, because I mean that would be pretty easy to do, but it's going to get tired really quickly. It's going to ruin it for everybody else, I think. So, I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, I'll say, it's not exactly possible on the next generation social media, right? Like, how are you going to put a bot on TikTok in the same way? You can't. This thing can only exist on Facebook, really, in that sense. Maybe Instagram.
Well, there are Twitter bots. There's a lot of Twitter bots. A lot of them are better on Twitter than they are on Facebook because they don't get so fast.
Right.
Was that Twitter bot that like
the community around it? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, wasn't there like some Twitter bot? I think it was like some school, like I don't know if it's MIT or something, but like it started tweeting a bunch of racist stuff or something. Do you remember that?
Surprising. No.
I mean,
which bot was racist? Can I start naming off like 20 of them that I think have been racist so far?
Well, there's that bot, fuck every country.
Yeah.
And, you'll go through every country, and then it gets to fuck Israel,
and everybody likes it.
Total fireball.
That one's not okay. Or fuck every word is another one that's on Twitter, and obviously it gets posted other places, but yeah, they don't get. I'm surprised they're still up. But maybe it's just because the space between bands is so big, because most of them are fine. Then they get one, it's like, well, we have another 2 months before we get hit again because we say fuck women or something. So that was not the case with Bin Laden Bot, apparently.
maybe
Laughing
put
at
the
that
Bin Laden Bot
boy
on.
Shapiro.
Oh shit, yeah, let's
okay.
That in.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, that I dyed my hair blue.
Okay, what is your take on it, Calvin?
I love it. Obviously, Shapiro he's become a meme in a sense. After WAP, his fate was sealed. I just think he can never go back to just being, radio conservative boy. At this point, he's a figure. He's a figure, and this is a great take on him. They've.
Well, the cowboy hat picture is didn't he just post something about that? Like my wife
living in Nashville
that she didn't want him to wear the cowboy hat, but he's
really?
still doing it. And then
a long time ago, and then he reposted it again, and now it's become a thing again with him.
So that makes it timely, yeah. And then the femboy Shapiro one, I love that picture because I always remember there was a meme about
the choker too.
Thinking that somebody messaged somebody with that picture and said you're stunning, you're a stunning woman, or you're a handsome woman. They said handsome woman. And he said, I'm really sorry, but this is a picture of Ben Shapiro.
That was the Bob's in Vegan meme. That was the
yeah. So I mean, we got the timeliest part of it, the conservative cowboy, and the throwback to the classic. I mean, that's like another meme in itself. It's like a nested meme.
It's self-ironic in that sense, like anyone who's a conservative even can understand that Ben Shapiro is a meme, like this is a joke about, it's a fun joke that you can. It's kind of like those Amy Coney Barrett memes, like you've got Mike Pence in the sky with his lightning hands. You've got Amy Coney Barrett, and you've got like the Handmaid's Tale.
Kavanaugh's up there.
And it's like it's like the conservatives are sharing that because it's funny to them because like this is the height of how people want to paint them. So this is the kind of thing like, okay, we'll accept the way you paint us, kind of thing,
Yeah.
I mean, have you watched like the Ben Shapiro meme review that he did?
The one with PewDiePie.
Well, yeah, he did a meme. Ben Shapiro did a meme review in style of PewDiePie, and I think that Ben Shapiro would like this meme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would. He accepts it.
I feel like conservatives do a good job with memes about like kind of like even if it's like targeting them, they do a pretty good job. Like, oh, that's funny, and they'll a lot of times leave and take it and like turn it into something else that it wasn't even
I think that's what
That's what you meant for.
ACB meme, which is like these conservatives will share a image of like these Handmaid's Tale because like the people who
It's like, that's funny.
think that they're creating this world, that's what they would unironically post. They take it and they ironically or self-ironically, just self-referentially post it because I don't know. It's hard to explain why they would.
Yeah,
They accept it. They can accept the joke, I guess.
it's funny.
I don't want to beat it with a stick too much longer.
Oh no. He just wanted to be left alone.
I've been seeing a lot more of this. What Zero Pussy does to a motherfucker recently. I've seen a lot of those.
Did you think that's because it's relatable and people are getting zero pussy? Is that why this is popular right now?
I think so. You got COVID, and now cuffing season's coming up.
Yep.
This is double.
The perfect storm.
This is double celibacy for people.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to get through the storm on this one. So
No, since September's ending.
You think that the average Facebook scroller consumer sees this image and says, "Yeah, that's me."
That's literally me.
That is literally me. I don't know. Again, a question for you guys.
What I love about this is that it's framed the meme, Zero Pussy Does to a Motherfucker, and it's put it into the language of Kaczynski's memoir. Zero Pussy and its consequences have been a disaster for niggas. An incredible moment right there.
That is incredible.
It's a good one.
High IQ requires knowledge about
this one.
That's a great one.
Clown World.
She's only talking to me.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's another thing to think about our mental health reflection here. Clearly we can understand the deep pain we feel as memetic artists. But all that can come out is irony.
Yeah.
Baba Booey.
I have all this anxiety and depression, but I just say poo poo pee pee.
I mean, that's something that you see. There's been so many manifestations of that idea in different memes, but they're all good for some reason. It's like, yeah, I've seen this before, but this time he said Baba Booey instead of like poo poo. I mean, like, why is that still good? Why can you mix it up so slightly like that and it still hits?
You're trying to cope, but if you cope in a way that everyone already expects, the kind of feeling that you are able to offload your weight onto someone else, just you become predictable. You don't want to be predictable. That's part of the coping mechanism. I'm quirky. Like you want to be quirky, and if you're predictable, you're no longer quirky, and there's no way you can cope with your depression anymore. That's the.
It's a terrible spiral.
Yeah. All right, we'll just This is a classic. Death Grips, classic mix.
I can relate to. Well, also, I love the Lightning McQueen. So they're in the Cars universe, which is. I don't even know. That doesn't make sense. There's a lot of stuff about the Cars universe, which I think is hilarious. You're talking about the Cars Pope, which implies the death of the car Jesus on the cross. So that's why this is like even more interesting because that means that there's something. We're looking at the insides of Lightning McQueen. Basically, this is two black guys driving Lightning McQueen. But it also relates to me because I've had literal nightmares about going to India. I don't have any interest in going there.
A nice squeezy
squeezy Tibbs reference. Very good.
Yeah. All right, one more. Buy and sell. Oh my God, Connor, you won't understand this.
I know. How have you never seen this before, dude?
See, this is the cat.
That one's got layers to it here.
It's got some layers.
Okay.
I'm actually disappointed that we couldn't identify that as Big Flop.
Just comment Tom Hardy.
There it is. That's the.
Is that? I guess that's the cat's name.
I have to say, I love just putting a
Big flopper.
inspirational frame around memes. And, a lot of times it's good when you cut off one part of it in a really improper part of the sentence and then continue it in the subtext.
Right.
I think that is beautiful. But I do really like the inspirational poster format for memes, especially when it's something that's already good and then you put that around it.
Well, there's kind of like a you want people to invest their time into it. So it's like, I've seen the party rockers and the how, and then
Yeah,
you, you want people to kind of struggle to get through the maze of the logic, and then they get through to
Yeah.
it, and then
Just put some effort in, which makes it better. You feel like you've accomplished something by the end of processing what you're looking at.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna wrap it there. I gotta cook dinner still. Guys, thanks for joining us tonight for the Dolphinger Center MorgKorg collab on the Bin Laden bot. Guys, appreciate the bots around you. Make sure to give them some love. Remember to tip your landlords. And
Yes.
we will catch
Like
you
and
2 weeks
subscribe.
from now. Yeah, and like and subscribe. Rate, comment. All right. Good night, guys.
Night.